Okay, so it's been a few days since I dropped a video. I apologize for that. I wanted to be in every single day again, but hey, life happens. So I'm here to share some marketing strategies you could use to expand your business. Now, this is specific to the flooring industry, carpet and flooring, but really this will work for any trade. So if you're not in the flooring industry, just go ahead, place your trade in there and move forward with it. So a couple things to go over here. Now, 90% of my business at this point is word of mouth, but we are looking to ramp things up. So what we're doing is different marketing strategies, which I'll share with you in this video. Some of them are completely free, some of them are paid. And I'll actually chop this video up as well when I'm done with it. So you'll have the full length, and then you can just go to the short strategies as well, because who has time for long form content? Now, like I said, about 90% of my business is all word of mouth at this point. So I want to take this as a perspective of you may have tons of word of mouth business, or you may be brand new. You're taking advantage of the fact that there's no labor in the marketplace. You can hop into this and quickly scale to a six-figure income stream in the trades. Now, so let's start with the easiest thing. It's free, and let's say you don't have any leads whatsoever. Real estate agents are going to be your best lead source. Now, a couple things here. Real estate agents don't necessarily want a piece of your action there. They want you to get into the house that they are listing, get it dressed up, so they could get it sold and get their commission check. So they're an incredible source of referrals for you, and they will push you in front of their clients because they just need it done. They won't actually beat you up on their price unless the margins are really, really tight. Now, everybody knows real estate agents, but let's say you're that one person that doesn't know a single real estate agent. Go on websites like meetup.com, look for meetups that are specific for real estate agents and show up there. Don't be afraid. Start shaking hands. Meet people in the room. Get their cards. You can pass out your card. Let's be real. Nobody follows up. If you get their card a day or two later, hey, this is Mike. I met you at the meetup the other night. I'm really glad we connected. Let me know if you're hung up on anything. If you have any projects you need help with, just get that communication going and keep the relationship strong. Here's something else that people need to keep in mind. Just because someone blows you off once, twice, three times, the fourth time, they might hit you back and say, matter of fact, I am in a pinch right now. How soon can you get over this house and change the carpet in this bedroom that smells like dog pee? They're willing to pay whatever. We have a showing on Saturday. You go ahead and go through on that deal. Then they'll push you to their clients even harder because you saved the day. You got a paycheck. Everybody won. So real estate agents are an incredible source if you have zero money. The next one I want to talk about is gifting. Now, this sounds a little weird here, but stick with me. Now, let's say you have a client-based system already. Now, let's also say you're a little bit broke. You don't have a ton of money, but you got an extra $100 laying around, let's say. Go out and buy a bunch of thank you cards. After you do a job for somebody, send them a thank you card a week or two later. Don't hit them right away. Just a week or two later, as it's one, you're showing appreciation for the fact that someone traded their hard-earned dollars for your services. This is a win-win, and you don't want to take that for granted. Also, a couple weeks later, you cycled back into their mind. Who knows what popped up in conversations over those past 2 weeks? You're like, oh my gosh, Mike was just here 2 weeks ago. He said he could do X, Y, and Z. And Sandy down the street said she needed that done. Let's go ahead and get those two connected. So a simple thank you card could go a long way. Other things you could do is if there's sporting events in the area, if you have clients that just brag about how they love hanging out at wineries, things like that, you could send gift cards like, hey, I really appreciate the business. I was actually out at that winery the other day. It's fantastic. If you haven't been, date night's on me. Send them a $50 gift card. Be careful sending people gifts of booze though, because if someone's gone through AA and you send them a gift of booze, that's all bad. But you could send them tickets to AAA teams, local community events, things like that. That doesn't cost a ton of money, but they get a date night out and they're like, hey, that was really cool of that person to do that for us. So that is the gifting strategy. Doesn't cost much, keeps you fresh in people's mind, and they will definitely send you more leads or continue using your business based on that relationship you created. The next, and this has been really good for us, but you have to be willing to spend some money, and you got to do it in volume. And it's called Ringless voicemails. If you're not hip to Ringless voicemails, it's when your phone rings once or it doesn't ring at all, and there's a voicemail on there. And you're like, these spamming, you know what's, You're about to be that spamming, you know what. So what you're going to do, and this is what we do, is we buy lists of everybody that purchased a house as an investor in the last 90 days. This is specific to flooring. By 60 to 90 days, they need flooring. They may have a flooring guy already, but he may have flaked out on them. So everybody that purchased a house in the last 90 days, I send them a voicemail, ringless voicemail, with a pitch. Hey, this is Michael Alder. I'm just reaching out to let you know we have vinyl plank flooring on wholesale pricing right now. It's a 12 mil product, only $1.79 a square foot plus shipping. If you need any vinyl plank flooring for your projects, shoot me a text at 440-567-6040. Boom, and we blast this out to hundreds of people at a time. Now, you'll get a lot of FU follow-ups. Other people call back like, hey, I just missed a call from here. Well, you didn't even listen to your voicemail there, so let's have you go through that. So if they could specifically listen to your voicemail, text you back, Mike, just got that voicemail there, definitely interested, go ahead and shoot me a sample pack. We mail out a sample pack at that point, the relationship begins. Like I said, there is money involved in this. You know, you have to buy the list, you have to send out the ringless voicemails, then when they raise their hand, we go ahead and mail out a sample pack. After they get the sample pack, hey, just checking in. Did you get those samples? Are any of them a fit for you? Did you have any questions? And then we get the communication rolling and we stay in touch from that point. If it fizzles out, we continue sending them postcards every 2 to 4 weeks with the deal. Once again, they might say F you the first 5 times. The 6th time they're in a pinch and they need your services. So you have to stay consistent with this. So that is the next way we are marketing right now. And that has actually worked really well, but you have to do a ton of volume to get those conversions. So keep that in mind. And also, if you need lists and things like that, reach out to me. We actually broker those right now. It's funny, I actually sell them to real estate investors for property leads, but it also works obviously in the trades targeting the real estate investors that are currently buying. So if you need something like that, you could text me 440-567-6040 and we could discuss how many leads you need and what that would cost. Next, and the final one I'm going to share in this is click to mail postcards. So this is just direct mail deals here. Now this is going to cost you about 50 cents a mail piece. That's pulling the data, creating the postcard and having the postcard sent out. Figure about 50 cents a hit. Same exact thing as the last one, but I tweak it a little bit. I offer our vinyl plank flooring special, the cheapest possible carpet we could wholesale to these individuals, and then our carpet repair services. So it'll say, you know, wholesale flooring deals, vinyl plank flooring, $179 a square foot plus shipping. Carpet, 70 cents a square foot plus shipping. And then carpet repairs, $99 a room. Call or text Michael and my number. Then we do 2 different things here. We do one specific to people that bought property in a county over a whole year. So let's say everybody that bought that bought a house in 2018 in Lake County, we send them all a postcard. Then I go back to my investor strategy. Everybody that bought a house in Lake County in the last 90 days, then I hit them. And then I'll do cities. Then I'll do surrounding counties. And once again, it's a consistent flow. Now, after seeing all this, I'm sure you're like, what is this dude talking about here? And you'll have specific questions. You could drop those down below. But these are the marketing strategies we're using outside of all the word of mouth business we currently have to really ramp things up in our business. So actually, look behind me. Those are all vinyl plank samples that we stuff in the envelopes and ship out to investors. Any questions, hit me up. I will chop this down into individual videos. Also, if you need deals on carpet installation tools, drop by theflooringcheatcode.com. I'm sorry, no, the flooringcheatcode.com. Link directly below. Thank you so much for tuning in if you stuck around this long, and I'll see you on the next video.